I've always been told music is a drug. And honestly, sometimes it's the only thing that ever really stuck. But here's the truth I never wanted to say out loud. I'm addicted. Not just to the music or the chaos or the late-night parties that feel like they might save me, but to the numbing, to the silence between songs, to the voices in my head that won't ever hit pause. There's NA, AA, all those groups with coffee-stained tables and stories that echo my own. We gather, anonymous, hoping that by sharing our pain we can somehow lessen it. But outside those rooms, the world doesn't slow down. The rules keep changing. Programs disappear. New faces in government say they'll fix it all, but sometimes it feels like we're just standing in the rubble of promises that were never meant for us. My brain's on speed. Sometimes literally. Sometimes just the racing thoughts. I've tried the pills the doctors give, the ones that are supposed to help, but they just trade one silence for another. I sit, talking, shouting, singing, trying to drown out the ache. Sometimes the music makes me sick, sometimes it heals me. It's never just one or the other. I remember when SAMHSA was still around, when the lifelines worked and someone on the other end actually listened. Now, with all these changes, so many of us feel lost. The safety nets are gone, the party's overrated, and the hangover is real. Not just from alcohol or drugs, but from the hope that maybe things could get better. Am I holding the gun? Am I taking the money and running? Or am I just a mistake that needed to happen? Swapping therapy for whatever comes next, hoping it's the answer? Truth is, sometimes I can't tell if I'm still me. The meds blur the edges, the voices get louder, and the memories, good or bad, fade into each other. I'm not sure where I end and the broken thoughts begin. I'm not alone in my head. There's a whole choir in there, pain, regret, hope, and that stubborn beat that won't let me quit. Even when the music feels dead, even when I'm just a shadow of the person I once was, I know I'm still here. Barely, but here. So, what's the answer? Is it in another meeting, another pill, another song? I honestly don't know. Maybe it's just sharing this, letting you know that if you feel the same, you're not as alone as you think. Yeah, the laws are shifting, the world keeps spinning, and my brain doesn't always work like it should. But maybe, just maybe, we can make some new memories. Ones where the music doesn't hurt so much, where the silence isn't so empty, because at the end of the day, we're all just trying to find our way back. Back to ourselves, back to hope, back to the music that never really leaves.